being here. I am Councilwoman Tina Vick, a lifelong resident of the South District, so truly I'm excited to be here this morning. And it gives me true pleasure to welcome you all to do this exciting moment for the city of Newport News and the Southeast community. Today, we break ground not just for this new facility, but on a new opportunity for new careers and new futures for our residents and beyond. The Virginia Peninsula Community College, Newport News Trades Center represents a powerful investment in workforce development, education, and economic growth. It will serve as a vital resource for individuals seeking to build skills, earn certifications, and pursue meaningful employment. And I have served on the workforce board for the past 16 years, the Hampton Roads Workforce Council for the past 16 years. And I have to tell you, a lot of the leaps and bounds we have made, there was a time being on the board that there was no access in this area to be able to, for citizens to be able to get the certifications they need, to even get the training to be able to pass the certifications. So now you know how much that will be a plus in our community. And I tell people all the time, as far as transportation is concerned, when the workforce, we have all the services out in Hampton, to be able to have something locally right here so citizens won't have to worry about, spending long hours catching the public transit and, making transfers to be able to save time to access the experiences of training and access to the certification programs. So of course, I'm excited about this opportunity. I can only imagine what it's gonna do for not only our city of Newport News, but the entire Hampton Roads area. So together, as we lay this foundation for progress, prosperity, and possibility, thank you all for being here to celebrate this important milestone with us. So now I'd like to introduce a true champion for workforce development, my councilperson co-hired, Councilman John Eley.
I hate when they put me behind Tina. She always sounds so good. Thank you, Councilwoman Vick. This groundbreaking marks the beginning of the Virginia Peninsula Community College Newport News Trades Center, a direct pipeline to workforce development and meaningful careers for our residents. I want to share a story about you, about Dr. Ashby Kilgore and a bold vision. About 5 years ago, she approached me with a big idea, expanding workforce opportunities in the Southeast community. She had just joined the State Board of Community Colleges and was ready to make a difference. I will admit, I wasn't looking to take on another project, but after some thought, I said yes. And I'm so glad that I did. Together, we reached out to Dr. Porter Brannon, and without hesitation, her and her team joined us. Together, we are building not just facilities, but futures, facilities, and today, we celebrate an impressive step forward in creating opportunities for every member of our community. This moment sparked a powerful partnership. Since then, through What's Next for Success and Virginia Peninsula Community College, over 5,000 people have been connected to workforce opportunities, and 400 students have earned their energy certification. These aren't just mere numbers. There are lives changed, futures rewritten, and communities strengthened. I want to thank all the partners who have helped us grow strong roots in our city's workforce development and for here today to celebrate this incredible milestone. The City of Newport News, the Achievable Dream Academy, Newport News Shipbuilding, Hampton Roads Workforce Council, Cetera Healthcare, Ivy Baptist Church, Thrive Peninsula, and Brooks Crossing. Next, I would like to welcome our wonderful mayor to the stage, Mayor Phillip Jones.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I need some more energy. Good morning. Good morning. Look, this is a great day for Newport News and especially for our Southeast community. So thank you to my colleagues from the South District for going before me. As well, I want to give special honor and thanks to Congressman Scott. Sir, thank you for all that you've done, as well as my colleagues on City Council, School Board, as well as everyone that's in the audience. So just thank you all of our federal partners, our state partners, our city with Alan and Kathy and Florence. Just thank you everyone for being here today. And Sean, I'm not going to forget about you. Don't worry about it. Today, we do not just turn soil. We turn a page in the next chapter of Newport News' proud legacy of shipbuilding, laying the foundation for a future built on skill, innovation, and opportunity. From aircraft carriers to submarines, the vessels crafted here not only will shape the Navy, will also shape our nation's strength, security, and their spirit. Behind every steel hull and riveted beam are the hands and the minds of skilled workers. That's what today is truly about. It's not just about, a press conference or ribbon cutting. It's about how we invest in people here in the Newport News area. Our partners at the Virginia Peninsula Community College Trades Center will be more than just bricks and mortars. This will be a springboard for the next generation of shipbuilders who will continue our maritime heritage. The education earned here will empower students and equip them with the experiences needed to thrive in an ever-changing global environment. I'd like to recognize some of the collaborators that came together to make this day happen. And we can hold our applause until the end because there's so many people. But first of all, the Virginia Peninsula Community College Educational Foundation, the Newport News Economic Development Authority, the Maritime Industrial Base, the Hampton Roads Workforce Council, and its regional maritime training system, as well as Ron and W.M. Jordan Company and RRMM Architectures. All of you who have done all of the hard work, we thank you so much. We are excited about this project, this groundbreaking, and the future of our city. Thank you so much.
Good morning, my name is Erica Logan. I'm with the Navy's Maritime Industrial Base program. The Navy is so happy to be here. And while I normally start with or finish with a call to action, I think everyone here understands what needs to be done. And I can tell by the number of people that are here today. We have to have all of our partners in order to make anything like this successful. And that's what the Maritime Industrial Base has tried to strive to do. My swim lane is workforce. I focus primarily on workforce. I have a passion for people. So while I certainly want to see ships and submarines constructed on time and on budget, I care about our communities, the people that live here. They want meaningful work. They want good careers. They want career progression. And so Maritime Industrial Base is striving to not just focus on the Navy's agenda, but to focus on the people. If we focus on the people, we will get ships and submarines built on time. The Navy is on a crucial journey. We're doing something that's sort of out of our, we're a little over our skids with this workforce thing, right? We're good at recruiting sailors. We're good at getting folks into our military. We're trying to revitalize the Maritime Industrial Base. We have to attract, hire, place, and retain 250,000 workers over the next 10 years to build our ships and submarines. And in case you don't know, that is critical to our national defense. I say it's critical to peace, maintaining and enjoying the peace that we live and we've come to know every day. This is bigger than the Navy. Manufacturing is core to the fabric. Trades is core. We've got to rebrand and elevate these careers. We've got to let young people know how important these careers are. Their career trajectory. Yes, you can have a home. You can raise your family in the trades. Shipbuilding is a national security imperative, but you don't need a uniform to serve. I am so proud to be here representing the Navy. This is first of many projects for the Maritime Industrial Base, working so closely with our partners at the Hampton Roads Workforce Council, with Virginia Peninsula Community College, and so many other community colleges throughout this region. We're so proud. We've invested hundreds of millions of dollars in ecosystems throughout the United States, and it's paying dividends for the Navy. It's paying dividends for the Maritime Industrial Base, our communities, our schools, industry, and our community partners. Thank you for having us.
Well, it is a pleasure to see how many folks are here for this historic moment at Virginia Peninsula Community College. Today we break ground on the third Skills Trades Center at our college and the second capital footprint in the city of Newport News. And I bring that up because when I started as president in 2021, I had a very sobering conversation with the then city manager and the mayor. And what they said was that VPCC has not made an investment in the largest city that you serve. And they were right. And my promise to them at that time, and a promise that you have all helped me be able to keep, is that we will focus on bringing opportunity and pathways to the residents of Newport News. And this groundbreaking today is a powerful example of what happens when a community unites around transformative opportunity. This center is a direct response to two needs. And those two needs were, our business leaders said, we need talent and we need it now. And the folks who live here and the leaders in this community said, our folks need meaningful, high-wage career pathways that change lives in months and not years. Now, you heard our mayor thank many of you. I'm going to repeat some of them because this project would not be possible without your unwavering support. And so Congressman Scott has had a lifelong dedication to education and workforce development and has been a constant champion for the work that we do. This project would not be possible without the real investments from the Maritime Industrial Base, the City of Newport News, the City of Newport News Economic Development Authority, Newport News Shipbuilding, the Hampton Roads Workforce Council, the Virginia Peninsula Community College Education Foundation, W.M. Jordan, RRMM Architects, and members of the local community who met with us to ensure that this project would beautifully reflect this community and would be something that the community would be proud of and represent the hopes and the dreams of those who would walk through our doors for training. I must also thank the What's Next program for their investment and re-engaging VPCC in the community, helping us rebuild trust with a community that the college had literally just walked away from a few years ago, and helping people learn that we are here for them, and helping us keep our word that we would bring transformation to the folks who lived here. I can see how your collective belief in our mission is written into our blueprints and embedded into every square foot that we're building here. And when this center opens, we will offer programs in welding and structural fitting, marine electrical, residential electrical, facilities maintenance, HVAC, and plumbing. Now, these are high demand, high wage careers that power our region and our local and keep the local economy moving. So I'm going to give you some numbers because I have to. But I want you to understand when we say our mission is to change lives and transform communities. And we validate that, we quantify that. So we're not coming here to say, oh, we're going to make people feel good, right? We change lives through these programs. And so each year over the past few years, enrollment in our program has grown in double digits every single year. Our students who come through our short-term skilled trades programs have a 90% completion rate. That number is higher than most colleges and universities in the country, right? A 90% completion rate. On average, shortly after completing one of our programs, our students who take skilled trade certification with us earn $23,000 more per year than when they started at our institution. And as you know, most of them complete their training at little to no cost, proving that career advancement and financial stability does not have to come with a lifelong commitment to student debt. Now, I will share one last story. John Eley and I presented to the State Board for Community Colleges a few months ago. And there was a young man that talked to our State Board, and he completed our CDL program, right? Commercial Driver's License program at the college, right? And he talked about how, if you remember John, he was formerly incarcerated, right? He had a felony conviction. It was tough for him to find work. Not only did he complete our CDL program, he then bought several trucks hired other people who had been recently released from incarceration. He became an entrepreneur, and he bragged about how he makes more money than me and bought a nice house and is helping raise his family. All right? So that's what happens when you complete a program through our workforce development programs. These short-term industry-focused training programs is part of our DNA. For decades, our college have offered these pathways to opportunities, and this new facility reinforces not only the college mission, but the promise that we made to the city of Newport News to change lives and transform communities through high-quality education. The graduates who will walk out of these doors will contribute to our community's growth. They'll be champions of the economic vitality, and they will be partners in the growth goals and the success of the businesses that call Newport News and Hampton Roads home. Finally, I'd like to thank my team from VPCC. You know, it's always the folks behind the scenes who do great work and who've also championed this project since its inception a few years ago. And on behalf of the College Board, could you just wave if you're a member of the College Board? Thank you all for being here, and our Foundation Board, thank you all for being here. On behalf of myself, the faculty, staff, and students of Virginia Community College, our board, our Foundation Board, and our faculty and staff, I thank you for the trust that you put in Virginia Peninsula Community College, and I thank you for your continued partnership and your faith in all we can achieve together. And so now, Mr. Mayor, I'm going to turn it back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So now it is time for the exciting part. I'd like to call the following to the shovel area. So obviously we're going to have all of our participants could please head over, as well as City Council, our City Manager, Ms. Kathy Williams, Florence Kingston, Todd and Steve from VPCC, Sean Avery and Steve Cook from the Workforce Council, Ron Lauster, W.M. Jordan, Bill Boyce, the RRMM Architects, and that should be everyone. But I can't forget, I gotta talk my school board. I need you to join me as well at that. And I saw Mayor Tuck somewhere in the back. Donnie, I need you as well. Thank you. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's do it.